Parts of northern Western Australia are now on tropical cyclone watch as the tropical low strengthens off the coast of the Kimberley. The tropical low is expected to move south and towards the mainland, and at this stage will reach a Category 1 tropical cyclone by Saturday. First, let's have a look at the latest situation, and we can see tropical low 16U over the open waters of the Indian Ocean, roughly halfway between Bali and Broome. If you zoom in, we have issued a tropical cyclone watch that extends from the Mitchell Plateau in the north through Derby, Broome and down towards Bidjadanga in the south. And within this area, we could see gale force winds developing in the next 24 to 48 hours. And once gale force winds are expected within the next 24 hours, we'll be issuing tropical cyclone warnings. So let's have a look at the track map. For the rest of Thursday, we do see the tropical low moving down towards the southeast, and by Friday, particularly towards the second part of the day, we may see those gale force winds developing along the coast. And at this stage, the system is expected to reach Category 1 strength by Saturday morning. If it does, it will be given the name Tropical Cyclone Luana. As you can see though, it is quite close to the coast when it does reach tropical cyclone strength, and that means it won't have much time to really intensify before crossing the coast. And at this stage, if you extend that track map out even further, it is expected to cross the coast near Derby sometime on Saturday before taking a southerly turn and weakening back into a tropical low over the Kimberley on Sunday. So what sort of impacts can we expect? Well, first, with damaging winds of up to 120 kilometers an hour, that could cause damage to trees as well as property. And with that storm surge, especially as that system approaches the coast, that could cause inundation of low-lying areas, particularly if it does coincide with the high tide on Saturday. Heavy rain is also expected. That can cause flash flooding, and that could also lead to road closures and communities being isolated as well. So looking beyond that from Sunday, we do see this model does show the tropical low or remnants of the ex-tropical cyclone remaining quite slow moving over the Kimberley, still dragging a lot of wind, showers, rain and storms over the coast, even down towards places like the Pilbara and up towards western parts of the top end. But beyond that, we are still expecting to see widespread showers and rain across parts of eastern and Western Australia, depending on how that tropical low or the remnants of the tropical cyclone do move. So how much rainfall are we expecting? Well, out to Monday morning, the highest rainfall totals would very much be where the tropical low or tropical cyclone does cross the coast. We could see those totals up to Monday morning reaching 200, even 300 millimeters across parts of the inland Kimberley, and also some pretty decent falls all the way out towards the Pilbara and up towards western parts of the top end. So that will really depend on where the system does track. And as I mentioned, more rain is expected across interior parts beyond Monday. So ahead of this rainfall, we have issued a flood watch that covers parts of the northern and western Kimberley. That is for the potential for flooding to cut off roads as well as isolate communities. But we can expect to see further flood watches being issued depending on how that tropical low or cyclone does move. And some of these watches may also be upgraded into a flood warning. So do keep across the latest updates as we head into the next few days. So as the tropical low approaches the Western Australian coast with the potential to become a tropical cyclone, it is important that you have the latest forecast information for your area, whether you are living in the Kimberley or visiting. You get this information on our website or app. Follow us on social media, and as always, please stay safe.